So please listen here. Tonle Sap. Tonle Sap is the biggest lake, in Southeast Asia. It is fresh waters. Yes, fresh waters, and were key important for tourist transportation, like boat trip. Yes, from Phnom Penh to get here. Yeah, and others like Patambong to get here. Yeah. Besides this, for like the fish or agricultures. Yeah, because the fish they catching from the lake. It freshwater fish in Cambodia. There's a 102 species of freshwater fish. Besides this, today you're going to see like the catfish farm, at the lake. Yeah, they catch from the lake. Yes. So for agriculture, the water as well. Yeah, and Tonle Sap, floating village. There's different part of the floating village. So one we are going now, they call Chong Khneas. Yeah, Chong Khneas, the name of village Chong Khneas. Yeah, it's 12 kilometers south of Siem Reap. It's close. And this part of the lake, boat trip go whole season, even the dry season. Also, the tourists go there to see the floating and lifestyle of the people, and they want to get more experience about the Khmer of floating villages. Yeah, other 30 kilometers or 100 kilometers from Siem Reap. There are three more, yes, different sides of the floating village, floating jungle. Because in the wet season, the tree underwater with the top showing. There the tree grow inside the lake. They call mangrove tree. Yeah, mangrove. Mangrove. Yeah, mangrove trees. Yeah, in the lake. Yeah, in the lake. So mangrove tree is the big jungle, big forest to protect, their families, because what season water flow from Tonle Mekong river Phnom Penh. You seen, Phnom Penh come to the lake. I mean they move from Phnom Penh south, to the northwest. Yeah, northwest come to the lake. Yes, in the lake. Maximum the water in that time in wet season from May to October. May to October, 14-meter deeps. Yeah, 14-meter deep, and 10,000 square kilometer water runs. Yeah, 10,000 square kilometer. Yeah, and that time also make some of provinces. It flowed by Tonle Sap, waters. Yeah, like these 5 provinces around the Tonle Sap lake. Yeah, I will show you in the map. And now I want to tell you like Siem Reap. Yeah, Siem Reap. They call the Tonle Sap area agriculture because near the lake. Yeah, it close the lake. This is to make rice. Yeah, so when the Mekong waters come, so make some provinces float by water but fast down back. Yeah, so this. Yeah, so dry season from November to April. April is hottest in the month. Yeah, April hottest month. So from November, December, water still have, not moved yet. Yeah, from this time the water is moving back to Mekong rivers. Yeah. Minimum is 3,000 square kilometers. Water runs 2 meter, 0.8 to 2 meter deeps. Water's not high. It's not high. So when the dry season, the houses they will move very far. Yeah, very far. Yeah, to the big lake. Yeah, to big lake because no storm, no wind, no big wave. So they go to live at the big lake because north of the big lake in the river no water enough to live. Yes, that's why they go to live there. In what season they can't live at the big lake, so they move to live the north of the mangrove jungle. Yeah, and everywhere is inside a jungle because jungle protect the houses. Yeah, there sometimes like find a house in lake, but they stop very quickly. Find a house in lake, storm, lightnings, at the lake. Yes, but now the people they know, the fungus, and before the big rains and storm, they move early. They move early before the water just comes. Yeah, and they have the post support the houses. Yeah, the post and rope support the houses. Yeah, to with the two other tree to other tree. Yes, yeah, so are they? And most family living there, they are like the fishermen. Yeah, they're fishermen. They go to fishing at the big lake or swamp. Swamp is not in Siem Reap. It's other side of the Siem Reap in Kampong Chnang, yeah, provinces. Because Kampong Chnang is the swamp. Yeah. So when the boat there, the no service. That means the network is outside. Yeah. So swamp in many small island. They go to fishing there, stay overnight, a duck. Stay overnight at theirs. In the morning, they come back to here. Later, city people to transfer, pick up the fish from there to Siem Reap. And the city Siem Reap people, they trade the fish. They are traders fish to go to sell at like countryside. Yeah, the fish trader go in every day. That's why most of the Khmer families live at the north side dry season. So more pays to buy fish, yeah, because they can't find fish inside the right field or reservoir, yeah. But most of them they eat fish every day and they buy dry food, yeah, dry food because can keep for a long time. No market, it long like very far from the Siem Reap, yeah, at north side, yes. Here's what as better than life, yeah, for the fish and water for them, yes. Okay, besides this, yeah, some of the family they feeding like the catfish, yeah, under the houses or separate the houses, yeah, with the small and big farms. Sometimes we can see the pig farm, chicken farm, but they're small, yeah, they're small farms, yeah, with many rest living there, like the tribes, yeah, ethnic, yes, they are Cambodians, yeah, Chinese, Vietnam. But when we are go now, Chong Khneas, Cambodian and Vietnam. So Vietnam living in Cambodia a lot, everywhere in the world, even UK, American, Cambodian, everywhere. Yeah? So 14 million Cambodian population plus nearly 10 million Vietnamese living here. Yeah. Most of them are illegals from wars, yeah, yeah, from war. Have family and bring more family by boat along Mekong River. Illegal to come here at night time by boat. This is wedding music, yeah, wedding music. Yes. So that's why we can see some parts of the floating village. You see the Vietnamese family. You know, you were there, yeah, you were there and you go in there, yeah. The Vietnamese culture, they are really different from the Cambodian culture. Yeah, very different. Also, look very different. Yeah, they face, yeah, they living look very different. Cambodian and Vietnam, they are not friends. Yeah, they are not friends. I mean they still like trouble. Yeah, still trouble. Yes, relationship good. Yeah, Cambodian Thai. Yeah, Cambodian Thai. Okay, but Vietnam, yes, not good. Even uh, go to live at the big lake. So they go to live very separately, not the same area. One side for Vietnam family, one side for Khmer families. Do not live together, live together. But they are very powers. Even illegal season, we are allowed to fish, but please do not use the fish, big fishing it in illegal season for fishing. But they are still, yeah, yeah, they still do this, yeah. But Khmer people they don't do this because they know the law here. They don't want a jail. They don't want to pay money to policemen. Yeah, yeah. So this is the reason. That's why they are very powerful than the Cambodian. So the village we are going, more Vietnamese Khmer family, less than Vietnamese family. 700 family Vietnamese, yeah, 1,100 family, yes, at a floating village Chong Khneas. Yeah, there's 1,100 family, more so like a Vietnamese family. Yeah, Vietnamese. And sometimes when you drive boat trip, you can see the parents they're driving boat with the kid, yeah, with the kid asking money from tourists. Sometimes small boat, yeah, small boat at the behind and follow the big boat, a tourist boat, make dangerous, yeah, very dangerous, yeah. Sometimes is they dangerous who get fall, Khmer get fall, yeah, not they get fall, but they not listen because they know it's very dangerous, but still asking. Sometimes they carry and they show like snake, a boar snake, eh, for picture tourists and asking some money, yeah. They are people, I am the people, so you have kind, you can give them, yeah, because they are the people. Doesn't matter, but we want to let you know Cambodian relationship between Vietnam and like the Tonle Sap trip, yes. How many people there, and how many rest live there, yes. And sometimes you ask, are they Cambodian? No. Sometimes people they come show Cambodian, even a small kid, not rich Cambodian, very poor, very poor. Yeah? But they don't do that. They do that. Yeah. Illegal egg to work under a 16 years old.